Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing something a little bit different again, or I guess a bit of the same. So this is actually my build for the Sparked Challenge, the Golden Age Challenge. So the last video I popped up on here was the little family of, elders that I made that are all going to go back to university, and they're going to live together in a kind of a dorm style accommodation. And so this is what this is here that we're building. So I built it in Brichester so that they were nice and close to uni, and I'm going to try and make it kind of pretty similar, so that it fits into the neighborhood with those other sort of terracey kind of houses that are around. But obviously it's just a little standalone, so it's going to be a bit different, but you can kind of see me zoom out now and then to try and match the sort of detailing and just make sure that it does fit in. I decided to just pop some solar panels on the roof because I figured if I do play in here, it's always good to have that, the bill reduction. And yeah, so just little details. I'm actually really excited. This is probably one of my favorite builds that I've ever done. I really, really like it. And I love to see, I'm excited for you to see how it turns out at the end. And I'm going to probably do a bit of play in this house as well, because probably on stream, because I did really enjoy creating this little family of Sims, and I want to see what they're like in this house and what it's like sending some elders through university. Hopefully they don't die before they finish. I think that's why I've never really played with elders before. I definitely don't like the shorter lifespan, but I guess I can turn that off. We don't need them to be aging while I'm playing with them in uni. Yeah, you can see me trying to play around with the windows out there, and I just basically gave up and decided I'll put the windows in once I know where the rooms are going, because I was hating it. Every single one of those options was horrible. Then I realized I couldn't have the stairs centered in front of the doorway because the house was like not the right number wide, so I had to just move everything across and make the place even smaller. But this size ends up working out pretty well for upstairs. I think if I'd left it in that other like 1 square wider, I would have had weird issues upstairs as well. Trying to light the place, that staircase really makes some issues with the lighting. You do see me pop down into a basement a couple of times throughout this speed build, and I was going to do a basement, but honestly I just ran out of steam while I was streaming, and I just decided they didn't need a basement. I was going to sort of do like an additional secret hobby, because this was the whole like secret hobby golden age thing, but university is their secret, well not secret, but special hobby, and then I was going to do a secret hobby. And then I realized, I was like, oh my god, how am I even going to get them into the basement? So I couldn't be bothered figuring out another staircase. And I just didn't want to build a whole nother room, to be honest, after I got through all of this. So yeah, we got rid of the basement. So I'm just putting a kitchen together. I kind of didn't expect to go for a blue kitchen, but I just ended up really liking these colors. So we have a blue kitchen, and I'm sort of piecing it together with little bits and pieces. I picked that really old microwave because I kind of like the idea that while they did come to this house, they've sort of brought a lot of things with them so that it was sort of a bit more homely. So, some old dear was like, oh, I've got an old microwave, I can bring that in. And so it's kind of put together with things that they brought from home, and some things that I guess were sort of provided for them by this dorm. So yeah, I like, a little plate in the corner like their grandkids maybe brought it. I decided to put these flags here because I thought that it was better than a third window, because it was just so weird at the front of the house. I couldn't quite figure out what it should look like from the outside. And now I'm just kind of, decorating that kitchen up a bit still. Same deal, just like some more plates and like old lady things on the walls. And then like I said, sort of some modern stuff as well. I'm kind of thinking like, some of it was here when they moved in, some of it was brought from home. So then we've got like a really cutesy old couch that goes in with it. And I don't know, I end up really liking it. It's probably, not what I would like to live in, and it's probably not how I would normally like to do a build. Or not, but yeah, I think this is really cool. I liked how it came together. So yeah, I love plants. So I'm just basically putting a plant in any square that doesn't have any furniture on it. No, I just like to fill in the gaps with plants. I think they work really well. I played around with the rug a bit here. I started off with a bit of a modern one, and then was like, I don't know if it's really working. So I changed it out for this like older one in a second. Again, I was like, nah, it's like someone brought it from home. Oh yeah, I've got a rug, I'll bring it so that we're not on those, hardwood floors. They're anything like my grandparents. They're not a fan of the hardwood floors. They probably want to get a rug on there. And then I kept being like, oh my god, what am I going to do with all this spare wall space? And then was like, oh, I don't have windows. So I kept putting in windows as we went. And yeah, since they're both, so I made 4 Sims, and 2 of them go to one university, 2 of them go to Britechester, and 2 of them go to Foxbury. So I figured I would put like the paraphernalia of both unis around a bit. And then I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't expect to be able to get a dining area in. And then I was like, okay, we can get a little something in here. It's not big. All 4 of them can't eat at once. But honestly, I don't know if I've ever had a whole family of Sims eat at one time anyway. So I don't think it's going to be a big deal. And a cute little, like, again, elderly person's bunch of flowers on the table. I don't usually use those flowers for decorating, but I think they work here. This section, it's hideous right now, but don't worry, it works out a little bit better in the end. I was just like, needs a bookcase because they're studying, and then this gap was just weird and I just didn't know what to do with it. I ended up moving that bookcase to the other wall because it does not look good there. This is not a look that's working. But I just wanted to put around some clutter and make the place look a little bit lived in. So, someone's brought their like cat statue from home and those sorts of things. Books here and there, as you'd expect. And so then along this side, I actually wanted to do a study. So I kind of played around with desks for a bit. I originally wanted to get like somewhere for them all to sit, but it just wasn't going to work. It was going to be too cluttered, and I didn't even know if they'd be able to walk down this hallway. So I ended up just doing 2, and then gave them some nice comfy chairs because they're old people, so I figured they deserved some comfy chairs. I was kind of going to give them some more minimal looking ones, and I was like, what am I doing? We just ended up doing 2 desks down here, and there's actually 2 desks upstairs in the end, so it works out. Everyone can study at once if they need to, but I don't think that's going to really be that necessary, and just, some more books and stuff around everywhere, and of course a plant in the corner because I can't not. I moved that around a little bit. Then more windows. I was like, blank space, oh my god. And then I was like, oh yeah, windows. That's kind of a theme of this this build, to be honest. Then I was like, oh, another blank space. Maybe the bookcase. So yes, that little side table looks much better just in the middle there rather than like next to the bookcase. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, put in some art. I don't know, I struggled with art for this house because I didn't really know what I wanted, but again, I sort of went with that, like, maybe someone's brought it from their home, or like, maybe a tenant who lived here 10 years ago put it in, who knows. But yeah, upstairs, okay, here we go. So these rooms are tiny, but I did want them to be like dorm style rooms, so they're literally only 2 tiles wide. But I got in everything we need, so I'm not really that fussed. The end of this hallway is just like more doors than you've ever seen in your life in a tiny little space, but hey, it's what we had to do. I thought, at first I painted everything that same grey colour upstairs, but I ended up changing it because I was like, it's all so boring, and it didn't really have that, like, I don't know, dorm vibe that I wanted for them. I'm saying dorm a lot. Played around with the carpets. I really wish there was kind of more or better carpet options in this game, but we got there. I just went with the plain one, and then, obviously just some tiles for the bathroom. I originally started just going to do 1 bathroom, and then I was like, this bathroom is huge considering how small their bedrooms are. So I actually ended up putting in 2 bathrooms so that you didn't have to wait too long to go to the bathroom, to go to the toilet, yeah. I put in 4 beds because I started getting stressed that they wasn't even going to work. So I was like, okay, let's make sure the bedrooms work before I do too much work in this bathroom. And they did. So then, put in another door and a second bathroom kind of within the first one. But yeah, I just sort of thought if there's 4 people living here, 1 bathroom's never enough. I changed around the size of this other bathroom like 1,000 times. Oh my goodness, I could not figure it out. And I think I actually ended up changing it again off recording. Because it just wasn't really working for me. I think I ended up putting in a shower in there later. We'll see. I'll do a little fly through at the end. This is the bathroom. They're very, very plain. Looking back at them, I probably could have picked like a nicer tile, like a brighter, like, I don't know, more interesting tile or something, but whatever. They're functional. It's all we really need. I don't think that bathrooms are particularly exciting in, dorm university life. I wouldn't know. I've never lived in one. A couple of plants upstairs. They're a bit like weird and plonked there, but whatever. And then I was like, oh my god, windows. Why do I keep forgetting windows? This is the problem with not putting windows everywhere at the start. And so then I was like, oh, okay, well, that window needs to go at the end of the hallway, which makes a big difference here. That's much, much better. I think I ended up putting like some art on the other side of that wall. Oh, okay, no, I'm not doing that yet. A couple of little touches in these bedrooms just to give them something to have. So they have wardrobes in two, and then there's desks in the other two. And I just kind of put like one sort of knickknack on in each person's room, just like they brought something along from home, and you know, it's their little reminder of home. Although this person's is like male cologne because it was all fitted in this room. But anyway, these things happen. So yeah, I actually finished off all the detailing and all of the landscaping off stream, and therefore also off the recording. But stay tuned, and I will show you everything that I did off stream, because I'm really, really happy with how this house ended up coming together. Yeah, this is where I realized, these rooms are so boring. So I ended up painting them these amazingly bright colors, but I kind of love it. It's a lot, but I love it. I think it's really nice. So yeah, stick around, watch the finished version. So this is the finished product, and I am really, really happy with it. I think it looks really cute. From the outside, this is like the little area for them to play some games, get some like outdoor chill times, some food. I like that they've got both of the school's flags on the walls. On this side, they have a bike each, because I think even though they're elderly, I reckon they're going to love riding around in this area. A little sunflower patch. And I got to use the vines from the Discover University debug section, and just real cute from the outside. I really, really love this place. It's probably one of my favorite things that I've actually ever built. So really happy with it. On the inside, we have this cute little eclectic lounge room area with the couch that's probably come from someone's house, and then the more high-tech TV unit, and again the little flags of the different universities, a little eating nook in the corner, nothing too special there. We've got a little study section on this side so everyone can get some work done, just a little whole table and a bookcase, and a little kitchen. These vines kind of get in the way, but you know, it's all right. Just a nice simple little kitchen so they can get some cooking done while they're here. And then upstairs we have, it's really hard to see, but just a little landing with one of these little things for them to interact with each other on, and like doors, because it's so tiny, there's just like doors everywhere here. But yeah, so we just did two really simple bathrooms. I thought it would be better to give them the space, and then just pretty simple tiny bedrooms, but gave them all a little bit of personality. And I just sort of went with like some of the slightly more old-fashioned decorations, as well as some of the more high-tech, well not high-tech, but more modern things as well, just so that it kind of was that vibe of being like grandmas and grandpas, but also, you know, they want to be cool, they want to be the university students, and that's why I did go with these really bright wall colors, because again, it's sort of like an actual dorm style living, but just, you know, equipped for the elderly people that are living in it, and made a bit more cozy because of that, I think. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this build. I was a bit stressed doing it on stream, I think, because I was trying to think faster than I usually do, but it was really nice to come through and finish it off stream. Sorry, I keep making that bounce around. I enjoyed coming and finishing it off stream with all the detailing and just making it fit really right. I like all of the landscaping I've done, although it is like that perfect cut off here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you want to see more things like this, and I can try my best in the future. But yeah, this is my submission for the Spark Challenge as well. So I think I am called NewDice on the gallery, so I will try and link to my gallery in the description, and hopefully you guys can give this a vote if you liked it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!